Good Thursday morning to you. Bryce, Gene, and Alex live with you on a Thursday morning. That must mean it is time for Two Truths.
Two Truths Thursday.
Alex is
And
pumped.
We're about to go live on the air here in 5 seconds.
All right.
Here we go.
Stand by. I know exactly what I was thinking. That is Dierks Bentley. Before that, Charlie Pride, as we are doing Veterans Day salutes to country music stars who are veterans. Charlie Pride, a veteran of the U.S. Army. He was drafted in 1956, spent 2 years in the Army. So we got another veteran lined up and ready to go first. But first, I'm welcoming Bryce and Alex here and the worldwide audience that is on Facebook. We are streaming live right now, getting ready to do one of our newer features here. What is this, like the fifth week that we've done Two Truths Thursday? I think it's the fifth week.
It's been a few months now, I think. So
what we do is we solicit a phone caller. So first of all, start calling me right now, 402-362-5869, 402-362-5869. I'll just take the first caller. The first caller, you get to play Two Truths, where we'll go around the horn here, and we're celebrating our education today amongst the morning show. We'll each tell you something about our education, and you have to figure out which one is a lie. It's just that simple. If you figure out which one's a lie, you will win a prize. So it looks like our phones are ringing. So how about I go answer the phone, and we'll play another song. How's that sound?
Sweet.
We'll do another veteran here. Of course, he got his start playing in a band in Hawaii when he was in the Army. Mr. George Strait, Max Country.
Hit your microphone.
Good morning, Max Country. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Brenda.
Brenda, you are my first caller, so you get to play Two Truths Thursday. Are you ready for this?
I am.
All right, Brenda, you have played the game before, haven't you?
I did.
All right, but
Alex
you
didn't play
lost,
nice
didn't you?
I know. Alex didn't play nice.
Alex.
Alex never plays nice. You should know that about her. All right, well, hang on the line here. We've got about 2 minutes, and Bryce and Alex and I are going to conspire against you, and we'll be right back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, stand by.
It's Brenda from
All right.
York, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Brenda.
All right, so we've got Brenda on the line in 2 minutes. And again, we'll explain what we're going to do here. We'll go around the line, and Bryce, Alex, and I will each tell something about our educational past. I believe we're going to stick to our college experience, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And we'll tell something about our education.
Perhaps I missed it, Gene, but what about the most important part of this? What's Brenda going to be playing for today?
That is yet to be determined. I'm going to get her.
That is your job.
One job, Gene. Come on.
Gene.
I'm going to get her a gift card of some sort. We'll just say a $25 gift card. How's that sound? So
Man
a $25
almighty.
gift card's a pretty good prize. So
I'd say
Yeah.
so. Okay, going back, you had mentioned when we went on the air about Charlie Pride. Did you guys watch the CMA Awards last night?
I missed
no,
it.
I did not. I have not watched award shows in many years.
I was just reflecting on, was it last year when he performed at the CMA Awards? And
Yes.
then, unfortunately, he passed away a few months later. I will never forget when that man stood on stage proclaiming to the world that he was nervous.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh,
this is a guy who had been
Pride
performing professionally
nervous?
since the 50s.
Yes.
So.
I don't know. You mentioned that, and that made me think about that. So
Have I ever told you the story? I think maybe I have, about how he really got started in his singing career.
wasn't it at a baseball game or something
Well,
like that?
he was a professional baseball player.
Oh,
And they had him start singing the national anthem before his team's games. And there was a talent scout in the audience one night, and he's like, you know what? If this baseball thing doesn't work out for you, give me a call. And that's what happened.
crazy.
You never know who's watching.
Wow.
And by the way, the whole world is watching as we are on Facebook. Thank you very much. Brenda is standing by on the line. We got 20 seconds here, so stand by. We're getting ready to do Two Truths Thursday.
Can't believe Gene. Oh, Gino.
George Strait, yes, United States Army veteran. He got his career started playing in a band when he was stationed in Hawaii, and it worked out all right for him, I think.
He did fine. Yeah.
He did all right. All right, we're getting ready to do Two Truths Thursday here. We solicited a phone caller on the line. We have Brenda from York on the line with us. Brenda, hello. How are you?
Good. Thank you very much.
All right, Brenda, you know how the game works because you have done this before. We're going to be playing for a $25 gift card this time. And what we're going to do is Bryce, Alex, and I are going to go around the line, and we're going to tell you something about our past educational experience, and you have to sniff out which one is a lie. Are you ready for this?
I am.
All right. Who's going to start?
You are, Gene. You kick it off for us.
Since I'm the old guy,
You
get
are
it.
the
That's
oldest.
Okay. All right. Here is mine. I went to what is now UNK, but when I went there, it was Kearney State College, and I completed my undergraduate degree in pre-engineering, but I never finished my degree. So,
What?
well, you can't at Kearney State at the time, you could not get an engineering degree, but you could take your pre-engineering classes,
Oh.
but then you would have to transfer.
Maybe that's something with all engineers.
Then you would have to transfer to a different, like the UNL or an Iowa State or something like that.
Okay,
You,
so you're
Oh.
saying
you
you
could
went-
get your degree in pre-engineering, but you could not get an engineering degree. So I completed my degree in pre-engineering, but I never went on and became an engineer.
Okay, my head is spinning at the moment.
That's why I didn't go into engineering school. Case in point.
Alex, you're up next.
My statement is I got 2 degrees, one from Southeast Community College in Beatrice and one from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln.
Finally, my statement. I attended the University of Nebraska Lincoln, and during my time there, I served as a teaching assistant, believe it or not.
Mhm.
Believe it or not.
All right. Bryce, a graduate of UNL and a teacher's assistant. Alex has 2 degrees, and I have a pre-engineering degree, but I never went to engineering college. Which one of those is a lie?
I'm going to go with Bryce.
Bryce, were you indeed a teacher's assistant?
But before I answered that, Brenda, are you suggesting that I don't know. I was actually a teaching assistant. I'm sorry. I believe it was my senior year. It was a class. It was a simple one, so they let me help out.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
had to have been like a class for freshmen.
Wow.
What
you
is
are
that?
not qualified for anything else besides that.
You got
Oh, goodness
Whoa.
gracious.
You
There-
can't be,
Shots
Bryce.
have been
Why?
fired, Bryce.
As
I
a
don't know.
TA?
That's fair. I'm just
Man,
giving you a bunch of crap.
that
All right.
was rough. All right, so
Alex, do you indeed have 2 degrees?
I do have 2 degrees, one from SCC, one from UNL.
That would mean that I am the liar, Brenda. I did indeed go to Kearney State College for pre-engineering, but I never finished. I
that
only
was
went
How
for
long
2.5
did you go to
incredibly
college?
years.
confusing. Incredibly confusing.
Yeah, you could at the
I
time.
agree.
At the time, I don't know if you can become an engineer at UNK now, but you could take all of your pre-engineering classes, but to finish your degree, you had to transfer. And I took all of my pre-engineering classes, and then I took 1 class in radio, and the rest, as they say, is history. I dropped out of college, and I've been doing radio for 34 years. So.
Look at you go. What an inspiration.
That was
Sorry,
tricky, Brenda. I'm sorry about
Brenda.
that.
I am a liar. I apologize. So.
And you're a good one, too.
She's got a
Don't
lot
be
of
telling
practice.
people that. So- well, Brenda, I apologize, but we tricked you again. But you'll keep trying, won't you? So- all right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. You drive safe on the way to work. Oops, Brenda, she might have just pulled into the parking lot there. So, all right. So there it is. Yes, I did. I was a pre-engineering major, and contrary to popular belief, I did all right in my classes. I just didn't like it. I was bored. I was bored. Wanted to do something fun, so I did this instead.
More to come on Facebook to unpack out of this.
Yes, I'm gonna go get the psychiatrist chair, and we'll lean back and we'll talk a little bit about.
Oh,
this. So-
no.
All right, thank you everybody for playing Two Truths Thursday. We'll do it again next week. We'll try and stump you once again. Thank you, Brenda, for playing, and thank you everybody who joined us on Facebook for Two Truths Thursday. We've got a military veteran coming up for your trucking song of the day. So I hope you are ready for that. And we'll be right back with Phil Vassar next after your weather.
Cry to letter.
Okay, that was very tricky.
Yeah, you
Well-
worded that so weirdly.
I'm still not sure if you told a truth or a lie, to be honest with you.
No, I was a pre-engineering major.
Yes, and you finished your classes?
I finished my pre-engineering
not like
classes,
his
but I
gen eds
never
and
got a
stuff like
degree.
that.
I
Oh.
dropped out of college. So
Man, that was tricky.
That was true.
And Alex, you think that I am not
I'm
qualified
not
to
saying you're
teach
not
anyone
qualified.
above the freshman level?
I'm not saying you're not qualified.
Wow,
It's just when you give me an inch, I like to take a mile.
that was
So
harsh.
I did.
Put me on
Hmm.
blast on the radio.
now, see, that's I 100% can see Bryce as a teacher.
Thank you, Gene.
I don't know if I can see him as a teacher, but he does a great job facilitating workshops and things
I
like
could
that.
see
I
him
will give
being
him
an
credit where credit is
administrator.
due.
I could see Bryce
Yeah.
the principal or Bryce
No,
the superintendent.
absolutely not.
He hates children.
Okay. Whoa. Back it up.
Kidding.
I hate children now, too. I'm not qualified to teach anybody above entry level, Gene. I
Mhm.
hate children. We'll see what else comes out.
Happy Thursday.
All right,
All
Gene.
right.
We're going to have to talk next time before we go on here. about
So I
your-
don't confuse everybody. My
Yeah.
life is confusing, so I might as well suck everybody
we
else
know.
into it.
No
So
doubt about that. I feel sorry for Brenda. 2 times,
Yeah.
maybe third time will be a charm.
there you go. We'll do it again next Thursday morning. Thank you, guys.
All right. We'll see ya.